lights in this little throw pillow just because it makes it feel way more homey and cute.
And
oh no. We're Jenna and Jeremy.
Welcome back to our channel.
A place for travel, fun, and beautiful destinations.
Now don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications to tune in to our weekly videos. You can find us on Instagram at Quench Your Adventure. Now on to the good stuff. All right, here's a quick look at the exterior of this beast. This is the Ford Transit Connect. It is Kapoor red and kind of like a burnt orange, burgundy sort of color depending on the lighting. There's 7 seats inside and it's surprisingly spacious. Hey guys, quick side note about this van. It's actually my company vehicle for my sales job, so therefore I'm not allowed to make any permanent modifications to it. So we're gonna try to be as minimal as possible. The very first thing we did when we brought it home was put down all of the rear seats. There's 7 seats total in the Ford Transit Connect, and the 5 in the back go down and lay completely flat, which is perfect for putting a mattress or building some kind of structure. Where to begin? Google, of course. I Googled bed platform van life, clicked over to images, and just started scrolling, looking for ideas. So I scrolled and you see this image right here I'm about to click on. It just seems so simple and perfect, and for me not being super handy, you know, looks like something I can do. So shout out to Expedition Georgia. I checked out his Instagram and man, looks like the guy does some cool stuff not too far from us. So thanks for the inspiration, man. All right, first order of business, I just got in my draw-tight trailer hitch. The trailer hitch for us is just to put a bike rack on to carry our bikes with us, but you could also put a cargo carrier to carry some extra stuff outside the vehicle. All right, so now I am taking some measurements of the interior, and it's time to find some wood. I decided to make the platform 12 inches tall, 44 inches wide, and 66 inches long. You might be trying to do the math. 66 inches, carry the one, 5.5 feet. I am almost 6 feet tall, but being that we have to be as efficient and minimal as possible, 5.5 feet should be fine, and it's not like I sleep fully extended anyway. The structure itself that will be underneath will be 60 inches or 5 feet long, and then the 3/4 inch plywood will be 66 inches long. So the details of this structure, I actually only needed 2 12-foot 2x4s and then 1 large 3/4 inch plywood that was, I think, about 4 feet by like 7 or 8 feet. So you're gonna cut each 12-foot 2x4 into 2 5-foot long pieces. This leaves you with 2 feet left over. 2 feet is 24 inches. Cut that into 3 8-inch pieces for the vertical support pieces, and then you've got 4 5-foot 2x4s for the long structures, and then 6 8-inch 2x4s for the vertical support beams. Perfect. All right, our 2 pieces of wood now are 10 pieces of wood ready to be screwed together. If you guys didn't know, they will actually cut wood for you at Lowe's, and it's super cheap, so do it. All right, guys, I just left Lowe's. Man, I got a lot of help in there, which was awesome. They cut up some of the wood for me, so I got no pride as far as doing the work myself. I haven't really done any of this stuff before, so this is my debut, my rookie season, but check it out. Got all the pieces in the back of the van. Now just need to do some assembling and screwing. Major shout out to one of my good friends here in North Carolina, Daryl. He's just supplied me with this saw and this power drill, a couple of these bits. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing some assembling at home now. Here we go, first time using one of these guys to try to trim this down. I'm taking a pencil and I'm marking the difference before cutting it. They're not perfect, but they're pretty dang close, and I could maybe perfect at least that one a little better. I got my 2 like frame pieces, and I guess I got a couple options. I could put the big platform on and go ahead and like screw it in and have it be one piece, which would be really heavy. So I'm contemplating, could I keep them separate pieces, but these would be a little too wobbly to just sit that on and hope for the best. So I would need to make this a bit more of a uniform structure. Like this would probably be one structure itself, and then that would just be, you slide on the board at the end. We've got a platform. Some quick notes. You may have noticed the extra plywood sitting in the background of that other video, the previous video. So I used that, cut it into 3 pieces to lay across the 2 rectangular support structures, and I screwed those into place so that at least that bottom support structure will stay in place. And then in this image, the plywood is just sitting on top of all of that. And the other note, I learned this from Daryl actually, 2x4s are not really 2 inches by 4 inches. Instead, a 2x4 is really only 1.5 inches by 3.5 inches. That doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. The only thing I don't really like is, you know, if you were sitting on the edge of it, it's a little unstable because it's just sitting on there. But for now, I think that's how I'm gonna leave it because it'll be way lighter if I want to take it out. All right, Jenna is home. So when I took off, before this was connected, it immediately, when I hit the brakes, like slid into the back seat. So I was like, oh shoot, all right, well I definitely need to fasten it in place. So we've got 6 screws keeping it in place, and a few other modifications we are gonna make so that it doesn't slide around. I think I'm gonna also put a piece that sits on the bottom of here to keep it from going side to side, and it'll connect to here. So let's do it. All right, so to keep the platform from moving, I put in these little pieces that are just kind of braced against the back there. They're not actually connected to anything. And then I put in this wood piece, which I have glued and taped felt around to make it look nice and to not scratch up the vehicle. So it's sitting just perfectly in the corner there. And then I've got this piece, and I'm gonna put a few more screws in that just to keep this from going side to side, and then that keeps it going from forward and back. And it fits perfectly so that the tailgate closes with about a 1/2 inch of clearance. In that last clip, you noticed some of the felt around the wood. That was Daryl's idea, great idea. We made this little stop at Joann's, bought some, put it around, cut it to fit, and stapled it in place. This makes it look really nice and avoids any scratches. After cutting the felt to fit the platform, we used some spray glue to help lock it in place. Stapling down the edges of the felt to the bottom. We tried to use our air mattress for a weekend while we waited for our memory foam mattress to come in the mail. It ended up being a little too high. So we've deflated our air mattress. We went to Walmart, spent 30 bucks on this foam mattress topper, and we're also gonna go into Lowe's and buy some moving blankets to try to make kind of a cheap, decently comfortable mattress that will give us more headroom, at least until our nice mattress comes in the mail on Thursday. Orders of business this week are get some real window shades. We got one.
Yeah, that's the best one.
And that's a second one, but it's from the dollar store, so yeah, get what you pay for. And we need a bed. I'm trying to figure out if I can't make a minimal window shade for the rear window by just cutting up some cardboard from the hitch box. So taking some measurements and cutting some stuff up. Lots of cutting and shaping and applying duct tape to make these things fit in the windows, but it's so satisfying when it actually works. The shapes of these windows are just very awkward. Like, they're impossible to just like measure and make work. Even with the one that I made, I sat it down and traced around it to cut this one, and still it's really hard to like get it in there perfectly. A little window shade update. The one in the back is awesome. Boom, side panel, boom, door, other side, other door, and then we'll be putting this guy up there, and I might do just some like, I don't know, easier on the front windows, maybe just something that like hangs from a, I don't know, a hook on a suction cup or something simple. Guys! Amazon's a day early! Why am I not surprised? 5-inch gel memory foam mattress. Let's go! Just a quick look at it. It's the Lucid mattress, 5 inches tall. I just laid on it. It's super cozy. Now time to trim it to fit. So the bottom completely zips off, and it's actually a separate piece, so we'll toss that to the side. Now I unfolded the corners. It was still, you know, inside of here, so I popped it out of there, and I'm gonna actually have to cut into this part maybe I'll cut it from just one side and then can slide the mattress out, do whatever cutting I need. I need it to be about 46 by 66. It's about 74 by 52 right now, so we got a decent amount of cutting to do. I'm going to try to do it with just a razor blade to see how it goes.
Seems like such a waste to cut up a perfectly good memory foam mattress, but we gotta fit it in the van. Well, here goes nothing. Using a razor blade to cut it, but it's a very small one, so how long will it take to cut through 5 inches?
We might go get a larger one. Or
we might have to, babe. I don't understand.
Yeah, I know. I just want to see if I could make what I have work, and just wanted to start getting a cut, but it's cutting.
Sweet.
So I want to make the mattress fit pretty nicely, and I took these pieces of cardboard and I'm shaping them. Neighbor's riding around on his little four-wheeler. I'm shaping them to fit this corner, this edge, so that I can go put this on the mattress upstairs, and same concept with this edge for the back edges, and trim it to fit. Jenna is working on putting a little string of lights around the perimeter of the inside, and we're starting to pack up for our first big adventure. We went on a small adventure last weekend, now we're going on a bigger one.
Sweet.
All right, we got it fitted in. It
looks so good.
If you guys are wondering, as far as dimensions go, it is a little bit smaller than a full as far as the width. A full is about 52 or 53 inches. This is about 46 inches, but it's perfect for us to be snugly, cozy, and warm together.
Jeremy just spent a good amount of time cutting this bad boy up so it would fit
Man, it
inside.
looks awesome.
So I think the brand is Lucid from Amazon.
I cut it to round the corner to match the platform, so you know this is just kind of getting stuffed under, but it looks so good.
Time for us to make the bed.
Yep.
We don't even make our own bed at home. How are we gonna make a bed in the van? Wow.
We just finished installing the bed. It looks so good.
We're
and it feels
super
good.
stoked.
It feels really cozy. I laid on it inside. I haven't laid on it in the van yet.
And it's not too high where I'll get upset and like claustrophobic.
Yeah.
But the finishing touch was the lights in this little throw pillow, just because it makes it feel way more homey and cute.
And
oh no.
What did you do? Just slip off the side?
Yeah.
It's not a purposeful advertisement there, but we did buy our trailer hitch from eTrailer.com, so shout out to them. Maybe they'll sponsor us. All right, everybody, that is the bulk of it. Our Ford Transit Connect van conversion, and now I'm sure you're begging for a tour, which we're in the works, and also gearing up for a much bigger adventure. So stay tuned. We will be sharing those things with you here real soon. And in that upcoming tour video, we'll be showing you where we keep everything and talking a little bit about cooking, going to the bathroom, privacy, where we park, all that good stuff. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, and we hope to see you again real soon. You can find us on Instagram at Quench Your Adventure, and we'll see you next week.